Hello everybody, Joe Bag Donuts here. Welcome back for another episode of MUV LUV Total Eclipse. I tried to record this episode yesterday, but I wasn't in the mood. Yesterday, at least for me when I'm recording this, the promotion results came out this year for E5 2022, and yep, didn't make it. Saw it coming, but still stung. So afterwards, I booted this up and I was just staring at the screen. I'm like, these fucking happy people. I can't be around this. And then I fucking closed it and went to bed after drinking a not insignificant amount of alcohol. Fortunately, not hungover, surprisingly. That was a weird one. Must be because I've been eating like a normal person again ever since I started getting food deliveries. Great, good stuff. But there was almost no chance of me getting promoted this year. Almost no chance of anybody getting promoted this year. Even worse for the people one rank above me trying to make rank. Their total selection was like 16% out of eligible people made it. For my rank, it was 21? Yeah, 21. And for my career field specifically, only 9% of the eligible people made it, which is really fucking bad. The military right now is trying to downsize, and one way to do that is block career progression so people get frustrated and leave, or they hit their higher tenure and they force them out. Fortunately, I'm not in risk of any of that happening. I have like 10 years worth of time in rank to fucking move around in and eventually get it, but pretty much unless you got a 5 on your yearly performance report, and the way they divvy out those rankings is only a certain amount of percentage of people in a workplace can get a 5 and 4. They can give 3s out to anybody. 2s, you don't want a 2 or 1. Those are bad. Those mean you've been a naughty boy, and they take away points from you. But yeah, it's something like only like 5% of people can get a 5, and only like, I'm unsure about the percentage of people who can get a 4. But it's percentage of workspace size, and the people I work with, there's like 12 of us. So that means, only like 1 person can get a 5, and only 2 can get a 4. And unless you got a 5 this year, odds are you didn't promote. It's how the cookie crumbles. You gotta be their golden boy. Which, fortunately, I'm in the running for this year because the person who did get a 5 promoted, which means I'm up next because there's, like, literally nobody else eligible in my shop. And also, I've been around the block the longest, and I have seniority, so I'm gonna fucking throw my weight around as much as it can carry me. And hopefully it'll carry me up the pay bracket, because it's like a $500 a month pay bump if I make rank. So, fingers crossed for next year, you know? It's not the end. Time moves on. You always have a second chance. Unless you don't. It depends. Anyway, Yui's in the hospital having weird near-death, like, dreams. Let's get in there. Also weird that she internalizes her parents by, like, their first names.
Ohayo, Yui. Senna. 予定は変更する。東京には明日の朝一で向かうことにするよ。
では、すぐに夕食のご用
Of
意
course,
を。
it's probably for our benefit.
久しぶりですわ。来なかったら
何しろ、すごいはしゃぎようだったからね。高村家は安泰だ。
So, Yui only sibling? Huh?
お祭りだから興奮していたんでしょう。
Because if we know anything about the fucking scions of House Makabe, there's like fucking 20 of them.
ああ。髪についた水飴は、なんとかしてあげないとね。
あなたがいないと大変なんですよ。いつ帰ってくるんだって、毎日そればかりで。
That's military life.
ユイは本当に甘えん坊で、お父さん子なんですから。
But sometimes the kids just forget and don't care. Like when my brother-in-law came back when his kids were like 2. They hid him in a giant box in the living room, and they opened it all excited. And then when they saw it was only him, they left crying because they really wanted a Paw Patrol slide. Don't know why they thought they were getting a Paw Patrol slide, but I guess their old man is lower on the ranking list of things they care about.
この子が大人になる前にはどうにかして戦争を終わりにしたいんだ。
Poor guy.
この日常もいつ終わりを告げるともしれない。この子にはそれを悲しい思い出にしてほしくない。
はい。
高
So
村
does
少尉、
child
あなた
Yui have a bob cut?
これから初陣だって本当に分かっているの？死の8分に直面するのよ。なのにその落ち着きぶり。
You die, you die.
それは事前処理を。
私たちだって全員催眠薬物処理は受けたわ。でもね、どうしても思考はそこに向いてしまう。まったく、あなたと来たら本当に不大武家の。
Okay, I definitely know her voice actor. Oh god, voice actress. Sorry. Oh god, what's her fucking name? She plays Tosaka in Fate and all. Oh god, I'm dying. I just woke up. And a whole bunch of other characters I can't think of off the top of my head.
それは関係ないと思う。
Just her cadence. I've played Fate Stay Night and Hollow Ataraxia so many times.
私たちは来ないよ。
Just
皇帝陛下
the
と
way the
将
voices
軍殿下、
sounds are like
そして
embedded in my fucking mind palace.
そこに普代も戸様も
Carved
ないわ。
into the walls.
それを私に教えてくれたのは山城さんでしょ。
Though I have no one to blame but myself, because I played Fate Stay Night when I was like
普
15.
代戸様など関係ない。
Life-changing experience.
己を
Man,
磨い
when
た
I
も
was
のの。
15, fucking
違う。
best media years of my life. That was when I watched Evangelion for the first time and Stay Night completely
自
shaped
分の
who
言
I
葉
am
に
as a
は責
person.
任を取る必要があるわね。
It's like that meme where it's like fucking downloading a new personality from the coolest character in the movie. And you know, it's
そうね。
it's the fucking fish from SpongeBob where he's like, "Am I ugly?" And he's like all fucking withering up in the movie theater. But they like overlap all the frames of it on top of each other, so it's just a fucking mangled mess. Even in like my junior year of high school, I wrote an essay on like the meaning of heroism and whatnot from the shit I learned from State Night. Ugh. Ooh, the cringy shit we do. It'll buff.
やったよ、ゆい。死の8分を乗り切った。もうこれで私たち。マッキー。お願い。撃って。私を殺して。早く。
Yeah, do you coward.
こいつらに食われる前に。お願いよ。ユイ。
Good screech.
納得できません。なぜ今になって配置換えが。説明お
Oh
願い
yeah,
ます。
short hair Yui's a mood. I like it.
くどいぞ貴様さっきの京
Also,
都
the
防衛
Royal
に
Guard
参
has
加し
like
ていたの
the
だ
worst fucking taste in the world. Look at that fucking wallpaper and their uniforms. I mentioned before, but I fucking hate like the UN and Royal Guard uniforms. They're just so
嵐
aesthetically
山仮設補給基地の
unappealing.
死守を命じられておりましたが、私を除き
The UN's
部隊は
mainly
全
its
滅。
form. I don't think the
未熟だった
fucking
私
pointy
は
detached sleeves and
帝都の陥
the
落を
like
指を加え
it's
て
it's not
見て
quite
いることし
neon
か
blue, but you know
できませんでした。
the sky blue trim does
So
not look good on like a professional
その
military
気持ち
uniform.
察
And then
す
the
るに
Royal
あま
Guard
りあ
is
る
just garish.
私は当時
It looks
東
good
京
on a
にいた
mech, but when a person's walking around
出撃
wearing
命
these
令が出
fucking
た時に
weird
は
ass
全てが
cyber
終わっていて
robes,
な
it's like
何もできなかっ
it's like when you're watching Back to the
何も
Future
で
and
き
they're
ず
fucking
帝都の
going to like
陥落を見ていたの
2015
は
and there's all these
私
like
も同じ
Mad
だ
Max cyber people running around and it's like what the fuck?
その後 闘神を続けるベータに対する迎撃作戦が発動した時は、ここぞとばかりに血をたぎらせたものだ。だが、私が命じられたのは、玉川絶対防衛戦の死守。結果から言えば、そこは最前線となった。だがその当時、ベータがそこまで進行することなど、想定されていなかった。
Yeah, you never expect your last line of defense to, become the final line of defense.
そうでありましたか。
You're just there to make you look good on the map.
大変なご無礼を。
高村。次期高村家当主を前線に送り出すことまかりならんというお達しが出た。
Mm-hmm.
そんな、なぜ
Can't have the family line die out.
今、私に言えるのはここまでだ。
Yeah, Lucifer!
覚悟しろ。一世紀元
Oh,
史
you
の
were here for this?
生きて日本を出られると思うな。
You can tell it was because they were speaking English on the
今や我が
comms.
国にとって兵士も正面装備に貴重だ。見殺しにはできない。
京子様。
我ら近衛戦場においては常に先陣にあり、退く際にはしんがりを務める。
Mm-hmm.
何よゆい、その顔。あなたがそこを動けば出雲攻略部隊は攻撃され、全追討部隊の兵站が断たれる。分かっているわね。
分かっています。
警告を頼んだわよ。
なりません。
Big rip.
増援到来まで何卒この絵の矜持お示しください。
Come on, don't make it harder than it needs to
任
be.
せておけ。
京子様。
高村中尉。貴様の戦術機に対する知識と技能、そして国産機にかけるその思いを見込んで特別任務を与える。
特別任務でありますか。
そうだ。貴様にはアラスカへ飛んでもらう。
Oh no.
演習ごっこだと。テストパイロットが命を懸けて繰り返す実証試験や演習をごっこ呼ばわりですか。
Good start of the season recap for all the people who might have forgotten in like the 6 months between, air dates, but hey.
結局他国にすがって小手先の技術で機体回収を済ませようとすることはごっこ遊びじゃないとでも。
Yuya.
ふざけんな
Yuya.
念のために確認するが、
Sorry, I'm not very good at my feminine pining voice.
だから今私が失いた
The
くない
plus from seeing it from her perspective right now is I don't have to do any
知らぬあなたと
of Yuya's voice lines. Good for me.
そのメインテストパイロットである貴様なのだ。とにかくよくやったぞアルバソは。初陣にしては上出来だ。
You ever thought about getting your hair cut again short?
それはこっちのセリフだっての。
Not that her hair is bad long, it's
見てたろ。
just got kind of a mop,
あん
you
たが
know?
手掛けたレール
Kind
が
of a mess.
みんなを
Not in like a
救ったんだ。
bad way, but she could do to, crop it in a little
日
bit.
本人も結構やるじゃねえか。
It has nothing to do with the fact that I have a thing for short hair.
私のことはユイと呼んでいいぞ。
ご紹介しましょう。日本帝国の新たなる刃 XFJ-01A シラルイセカンド
Yep.
フェーズ2
This
です。
is
こ
the
れ
stuff
は
that we've
肉
all
じゃがとい
seen.
って日本の伝統的な家庭料理。
Good old tater.
あんたみたいな名家のお姫
Man
様
can
に
live
理
off
解で
like
きるかし
nothing
ら。
but potatoes and onions,
存
and
在す
he'll
る
be
だけで
fine.
疎まれる者が生きる世界を。
Literally, like all the nutrients you need to survive is in a
民
potato
間
and
人
an
を
onion.
守るために
And if you get the
部下
right
を
kind
死
of
の危
onion,
険
you
に
can
さらさな
bake
けれ
it
ば
like
な
a
らないと
potato.
した
Just throw it in the oven, and it gets like nice and
そのような
soft, and
局
it
面が
gets
訪
rid of
れれ
that
ば
like edge that an onion normally has.
君であ
Pretty
れば
good.
どうする。
Basically, like caramelizing the entire thing.
私は
I may or may not have lived off nothing besides onions and potatoes when
民間人を守った上で
I had just left the
部下も
dorms
死
and
な
was
せ
still
ない
making shit pay.
今の私は少なくともそのために最大限の努力をするでしょう
Trying to save up money to buy a good
自
PC.
分を含むいずれが命を落とそうとも
Goodbye, like 2016 standards. Yuya. Yuya. Oh, you getting some like weird daddy issues thing with him? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like the fade in from your father to Yuya. That's a little. We don't need daddy issues piled on top of all the shit that's up with with Yui, okay? I mean, she's already had a little bit of it, but we don't need to exacerbate it. I totally messed up that word. Moving on. Is it true that Yui was shot?
お前病院行ってたんじゃ
He's fine. That can wait. How is she?
はい、現在緊急手術中とのことです。
Where? I dropped by the medical center, but Yui wasn't there. Are you sure there wasn't some kind of mistake?
注意はフェアバンクスに緊急搬送されたわ。
Yeah, get him to a bigger base with a more extensive medical facility. Fairbanks? Why was she sent there? We have a state-of-the-art hospital here at Yukon.
テロリストの残党は高村中尉を狙ったようなの。
Makes sense.
誰でもよかったんじゃなくて、高村中尉を狙撃したのよ。
Also makes sense that they'd have state-of-the-art medical facility here as, you know, a training ground area in case, you know, someone eats shit and they need immediate care. An assassination attempt?
だからこの基地は危険と判断して外に搬送したのよ。
Yeah, well, they fucking sucked at that shot. They hit her, like, right in the gut. Like, center of mass is the chest, my guy.
テロ鎮圧の中心人物だったことが気づかれたんじゃないかと見てる。意趣返しされたんだ。支援で勝手な行動を取る奴らが出ても不思議はない。くそ！どうしてそのことに気づかなかったんだ
So how is she? It's nothing life-threatening, right?
外部との通信はごく一部のセクションに限られています。
It's
そ
a
れ
pretty
も
bad
検
hit,
閲が
not
行わ
gonna
れる
lie.
限界態勢です。
There's a lot of important stuff in there, and, you know, having a bullet rip through it is fairly bad.
この基地の中にテロリストがまだ潜んでる可能性は十分にあるからな。
Son of a bitch!
おい、落ち着けって。
Hang on, where's the commander? He might know where we can get some more information.
旦那はまだ事情聴取から戻ってねえよ。
What the hell is taking him so long? It's been hours, for Christ's sake! For fuck's sake, how did this happen? Hey, do any of you guys know exactly how it went down?
テオドラキス伍長が現場の近くにいました。
That's right. I haven't seen her anywhere.
事情聴取のため出頭しています。これで3度目です。
They really want to make sure everyone has their story straight.
通信がまともに回復してねえもんだから、無駄足が多くて、効率が悪
Especially
いか
after,
ら
you
ね
know,
え
a
ぜ。
big insider attack, like, just happened within, like, the past 72 hours. Yeah, they really want to make sure they get everyone who they possibly can. Fucking rip out this insurgency by the roots.
課長によれば、所用を終えて司令部に戻る途中、正門前が騒がしいことに気づいて、駆け寄ってみると、高村中尉が倒れていて、ドール中尉に救命処置を施されているところで。
Are you done now? Okay. So she saw what kind of condition Yui was in. What did she say?
それは、その、
Hard to get a really good look, especially with, like, blood everywhere. You know, soaked into the clothes makes it look a lot worse than it could be.
言わせるなよ。少しは気遣ってやれ。この子は英士じゃねえんだぞ。
Fucking honor. Just no used to sitting behind a desk.
ユウヤの気持ちはわかるけど、今はとにかく誰も詳しいことを知らない状況なの。待ちましょう。開発主任の状況が何も入ってこないということはないと思うから。
けどただ待ってたってしょうがない。
ええ、私たちだけで後始末をしないとね。
Yep, let's get everything all spick and span so that way there's nothing for you to worry about when she gets back.
XFJ 計画はまだ
Keeping your
継
hands
続
busy
中。
helps keep your mind off things.
一刻も早く立て直さないと、隊長にも高村中尉にも申し訳が立たないわ。
ところでタリサにはまだ言うなよ。あいつだって大怪我してんだ。
Yeah, no point giving her a fucking aneurysm. Yeah.
それじゃあな。
Any sage wisdom for us, Sergeant?
ブリッジス少尉。
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Stella's right anyway. There's no rest for the wicked. Lieutenant Takamura will pull through. She's a samurai. Did I ever tell you about that insane shit she did at Kamchatka? She took on the tank class without a TSF. I wouldn't count on a badass like that out just yet.
少尉。
Well, time to work. Guess I'll pay Vincent a visit and check on the Shiranui second while I'm at it. But I gotta wonder if Teresa's Unit 2 can even be salvaged. I apologize for what I said earlier. I tend to forget how desensitized to death we surface pilots have become. It's been an awful day for you too, and seriously, glad to see you guys are safe.
お気遣いありがとうございます。
Later.
ブリッジ少尉、なんだかまた変わりましたね。
He's definitely trying to fucking la la la, cover his ears, not worry about it.
それだけ長い一日だった。
そうですね。未だに信じられない。私たちが閉じ込められてる間にアラスカが消滅するかもしれなかったなんて。
Yep, but it didn't happen, so don't worry about it.
二人とも運が良かった。本当に。
It helps you sleep at night better that way.
故郷にいた時だって、そこまで間近にベータが来たことなんてなかった。
Yeah, pretty gross, huh?
もう絶対死ぬんだって。先輩も、私も、おかしくなりそうだった。
Uh-huh. Sounds about right.
よく頑張った。市民の前ではあなたも軍人だもの。取り乱さなかったのは立派。
なのに、さっきの少尉、死に鈍感って、少尉だってついこの間実戦経験したばっかりじゃないですか。
He's a little special boy, not playing with a full deck.
戻ったら、その気持ちであの子を支えてあげて。自分を責めているから。
So this is Boning's hangar, huh? You know, I've been wondering about this place. But damn, this blows my expectations out of the water, and then some.
国連基地の地下に一戦術機メーカーがどうしてって思うよな。しかもそれを各国に開放だぞ。状況が状況とはいえ、俺には腹の中が全く読めないね。とはいえ、そんなことは俺たちが気にすることじゃない。
Yep,
正
no
式
one
に
to
許
just
可の取れてる
fucking
もの
look
な
at the
ら
ground.
目いっぱい使わせてもらうだけさ。
Don't make waves. Sounds like a plan to me. We can poke our noses into Boning's shady business practices later. Right now, we have a job to do. But seriously, we've got this place all to ourselves?
そこは俺を褒めるところだぜ、ゆうや。申請も一番、搬入も一番よ。それ、統一中華あたりが次に続くんじゃねえかな。
Keep up the good work, man. We're all counting on you.
けどな、来てもらったのは嬉しいが、
No, do good enough work, you might find some cold ones in your fridge when you get back to your room.
タリサの2番機はともかく、お前の期待だけでも早めにとは思ってるが、これだって相当手ひどくやられてるし。
Yeah, a whole lot of components are probably stressed beyond the points they were supposed to and need to be changed out now.
しかし、よく生きてたな、ゆうや。これ見て心の底から思ったぜ。ほんと、よく生きて戻ってくれた。
Yeah. Enough with the mush
でな、
crap.
こういう状況だから、
一応言っとかなきゃいけないことがあるんだが。
No what?
ログの件だ。タイプ0の方はどうするつもりか知らないが、こっちのやつはごまかせないぞ。
Oh, about fucking throwing hands with the Terminator? Yeah, that's... I know. Just your usual thing, Vincent. That's all I ask.
スカーレットツイン、あれからどうしてるか、お前知ってるか？
No, but back up a little. Are you saying we won't be able to fly our TSS for the time being?
あ、
Oh no,
悪
those
いが
things
し
are
ばら
fucking
くは
grounded.
自己鍛錬がてら休息だ。
I see.
旦那はともかく、結姫が戻ってきたら、ちゃんと治ってるってのが今の目標だ。任せておいてくれ。
Alright. Thank you, Vincent. Just about a day ago, we were fighting with our backs against the wall, Alaska's fate hanging in the balance. Yet here I am, back to thinking about the future like it's a certainty I'll live to see it. This kind of resilience is a quality you can only acquire through actual battles. Teresa, VG, Stella, everyone has felt this way, more or less. Same goes for the Tsar Battalion brats. Kamchatka was fighting knowing full well my death wouldn't make a spotted difference in the long run. Yukon, one wrong move on my part would have doomed us all. From this point on, my actions will have far-reaching consequences. It's not going to be just me paying the price if I misread the situation. I would rather be the first to die if I fuck things up. Lieutenant Colonel, I won't pick my battles. I refuse to believe sacrifices are inevitable. Laugh at me for being naive all you want. I'll show you it can be done. God, I ache all over. I'm sore in places I didn't even know I had muscles. Buddy's screaming at me to take a break, but I can't sit on my ass while Vince and his crew pull an all-nighter. So, where are you gonna go? You should be out of surgery by now, right? Really hope things went well. Fucking terrorists! Voice of the voiceless, plight of the refugees, whatever. Yesterday's attack was nothing more than mindless retaliation in the form of mass murder. Who in the right mind would listen to what they have to say? I can't believe that's what Natalie wanted. This is trampling all over her aspirations, hers and the other refugees. Yeah, we can't let the terrorists win. We have to go back to our usual routine ASAP. To honor the thousands of people who lost their lives yesterday, I'll do the only helpful thing I can. Bring the Shiranui second to completion. Yui, I can't do this without you. Don't keep me waiting. How long are you guys gonna keep sulking? Hell, VG, didn't you give me shit about how we needed to get back into the swing of things?
Yuya, そうじゃねえんだ。
What? They summoned us here for a briefing or something? I haven't heard a...
そうでもね。
Then what?
高村中尉が
Oh!
手術中に亡くなったわ。
What? What? Yui's dead? She's dead? Did I hear Stella right? No way. That's how it happens. This better not be your idea of a joke. Where did you hear that? I'm not buying it. There's no way that can be right. Have you double-checked your sources?
はい。公のルートで伝達された間違いない情報です。
Communications are still a mess. Maybe there's been a mix-up with someone else? Please, can you check one more time?
ブリッジス少尉
You can check as much as you want, my guy.
私もね独自の経路を使って問い合わせたんだよ間違いじゃないよ高村中尉をフェアバンクスに搬送するように取り計らったのも私なんだそんな私に間違った情報が返ってくることはありえないんだよ
Yeah, oof. What? I knew she was gravely injured. But never crossed my mind. She could have died. Surface pilots of the Imperial Royal Guard always fight at the Vanguard to inspire the troops with their example. This can't be real. I refuse to believe it! Shut the hell up! This can't be happening. This can't be happening! You survived a one-way confrontation with the tank class and the entire fucking terrorist attack. She should have died 100 times over, but she didn't! One fucking bullet took her out? Don't you guys care that she's dead? Ooh, my voice cracked on that one. Whoops. She still has work to do! Shiranui's second isn't finished yet! How? Why do you say that? You can't be blaming yourself for that. There was literally nothing you could have done. You know, she was already shot. Too many hands in the kitchen, you know. Too many cooks. So many fingers in the pie. In this case, the pie is Yui's guts. It's counterproductive. You need to know when to step back and, you know, let other people take over. And I doubt you fucking command post radio operator is more proficient at emergency like triage care than frontline service pilots who probably have to go through like rigorous essentially slapdash medic training, be able to fucking hold someone together until they can get a real doctor there. It also you weigh all of like 70 pounds, you pushing as hard as you could, maybe not the best person to do the job. But also, yeah, I've seen the live leak videos. There's like arteries, like main arteries and veins, like in your gut. Like you get hit on one of those, and it's like that. Like it's just like whoop. There's all the blood in your body on the floor now, and they're dead.
Leader, 彼女を連れて行って。あなたならできるでしょう。よろしいですか？先輩、行きましょう。二人は非番でリルフォートに出てテロリストに捕まったんです。襲撃された警備兵の詰め所に周辺住人と共にそのまま。ベータが迫っていた時も逃げられなかった。泣きわめく住人たちをどうしてあげることもできなかった。そう言っていました。
Yeah, two people against like a fucking mob losing their minds.
彼女が家族を失った瞬間の光景を呼び起こし、傷が癒える間もなく、慕っていた高村中尉が目の前で冷たくなっていく。
Yeah, they should probably go for some hypnotic suggestion right about now.
ゆうや、やり場のない怒りをぶつけるのも悲しむのもいい。けどな、そういうのは一人になるまで胸にしまい込んどけ。
You need to be a rock for the group. Well, then once you're alone, you can just fucking turn into a puddle all you want.
そうしなきゃ大切な仲間をどうにもならない悲しみの渦に引っ張り込むことになる。辛いのはお前だけじゃないんだ。
Yeah, but you guys are like used to it. I mean, I know that doesn't make it easier.
何千人もの人間が
Never gets easier, but
親兄弟。
You know, you've at least had some acclimation to the process.
いろんな人間が犠牲になった。高村中尉もその一人に過ぎない。
Simply one more!
それが戦うことだって分かってただろ。今さら心平面するんじゃねえ。おい、ゆうや！
Yeah, he's running off to go solve somewhere.
もう少し言いようなかったのかよ。そりゃ俺たちは 実戦で仲間を失ったことはないけど、あいつだって。
You need to be blunt.
だから、こういうもんだって最初に教えなきゃ、潰されちまうだろうが。
ラトロは中佐たちの死は
Unfortunately, you can't really
随分
coddle
と
the
優也
guy.
の心を揺さぶったようだけど、彼はそれを乗り越えて前に進んだ。そうでなければ兵士として戦うことなんかできないものね。
There was enough separation there, though, that, you know, it was able to steal his resolve, but this one just fucking shattered.
身近な人の死はその意欲を根本から折ってしまいかねない。特に高村中尉なんて。だから誰かが背中を押してあげないと。
Punch the chain link fence? Bullshit. That's bullshit. Where the fuck do you get off treating me like you're my babysitter? What the fuck do you even know about me? Fuck this. Fuck it all! God damn it. This isn't right. You can't leave me yet. I still haven't surpassed you. Overall victory in Blue Flag, no matter the cost. That's what you demanded from us, right? Why? Why did you disappear on your own? It's always the same thing. Stop. Take. I can never give anything back to the people I care about. Like a fucking parasite. I'm not that good of a voice actor. I can't do fake sobs. You're gonna have to deal with, like, my rough, shitty Solid Snake voice. That's the best I can do. I don't have much range.
どうしたゆうや。整備状況が気になんのか？なあ、見ろよ。信じられるか？アメリカとソ連の最新鋭戦術機が同じハンガーの中に並んでるなんて、まるで冗談みてえだよな。
Yeah, desperate times make for odd bedfellows.
ほんと、ボーニングが動いてくれなかったら、プロミネンス計画自体が頓挫してたかもな。アイネマンさんに感謝しねえと。そんなことになったら、
Well, they have a
当
lot
然
invested in this
XFJ
too.
計画だって終わりだもんな。で、あれだ。SU-47E ビエールクと、チェルミナートルの後継機。かなんなんだよ、あの怖え顔。
Yeah, it's got a mean profile.
機体全体が随分と大型化
It's
され
like
てるな。ありゃ駆動時間が
makes
相
me think
当
of
伸びて
Space
んだろう
Godzilla
な。
and like Destroya.
ブレードベーンもヤバそうだ
You
し
know,
な。
definitely not a hero
あれはソ連
monster.
が本気で背部攻略を狙ってる証みたいなもんだな。まさに近接密集格闘戦闘に特化した機体ってやつだよね。でもよ、あんだけ巨大なブレードベーンを装着してると空力なんかめちゃくちゃになるんじゃね？その辺はどうなのよ。
Pilot's gonna have to figure it out on the field. Better way to get a handle on a TSF with a particular balance than taking it out for a spin. Peculiar.
そうだよな。いやー、さすがテストパイロット。言うことが深い。で、どうだよ。94セカンドとどっちが強えんだろうな。
I appreciate what you're doing here, Vincent, but it's not working.
なあ、ゆうや。この後に及んでソ連は開発計画の更新だぜ。あいつらだって状況の復帰なんてできてやしないのに、もう前に進もうとしてる。レッドシフトの件でどう考えたって上の連中は大騒ぎだろ。イーダル正体だってスカーレットツインを除いて全滅したって話だ。計画がいつ中止になるかもしれないってのに。だけどそれは俺たちだって同じなんだ。隊長もまだ帰ってこないとなれば、誰が一体 XFJ 計画を守るんだ？
Yeah, we're definitely
ゆい姫の
in
思いを
the
告げるのは誰なんだよ。
Empire Strikes Back part of the story arc. Like the second half where everything's falling apart. You don't have to tell me.
なら、そのためにお前がすべきことを思い出してくれ。 94セカンドを完全にするんだろ。BG だって辛いんだぜ。だけど、実戦経験の少ない俺やお前が潰れないようにしてくれてるんだ。
Mm-hmm. Fighting against the odds. I know. Tough love and all that shit. I know. I'm not a child. I've lost people I care about before.
だな。
Sorry. I haven't been able to process it yet. I guess it's how large Yui loomed in my life. It's thanks to her I could meet the Shiranui second. It's thanks to her I could learn from Lieutenant Colonel Latrova. It's thanks to her I survived a terrorist attack. God damn it, I owe Yui so much! She was irreplaceable to me! I couldn't do a thing for her. Not a damn thing.
まあ、なんだ。慰めにはならないんだが。
Yeah, all you're gonna say is,
ゆい姫も同じこと思ったんじゃないかな。受け取ってないなんてことないと思うぜ。
Yeah, you might not see it because, you know, you're stupid and have low empathy, but, you know, you helped her out a lot, too.
あの人だって、お前がいたから変わったんだよ。そして感謝してただろうさ。XFJ 計画のために変わってくれたお前に対してさ。
To be perfectly honest. Except, like, instead of trains, he really likes TSFs. No, I did that for myself.
そうかもしれないが、自分が何かに執着して生きてるって自覚してるやつなら、変わることの難しさはよくわかるだろ？なのにそれをやったやつがいたんだ。しかも他人が掲げる目標を叶えるために、ありがたいと思わないやつはいないよ。こう考えると、お前ら出会うべくして出会ったんだな。最初の衝突は鍵穴の形を探ってるようなもんだったんだ。
Yep, you fucking kick at it long enough and eventually the hinges are just gonna fall off.
そりゃ、一度ハマったら深く繋がるに決まってる。
Yeah, you were fucking rubbing up against each other so hard, you guys fucking friction welded onto each other. Oh, I gotta actually read my lines, don't I? It takes so long for the backlog to come up. Well, maybe you're not wrong. Wonder what Yui would make of this. God, I wish she could be a part of the conversation again someday.
こんなところでくすぶってたって、ゆい姫は喜ばねえよ。外に出て風に吹かれてこい。大自然に囲まれてれば、少しは気も安らぐ。
Yeah, go be depressed, but, you know, do it outside, where at least it's nice out, instead of, like, in your fucking dark room. Yeah, gonna hurt.
作業停止！
あ？
バカ者！貴様たるんでいるのか！すみません！
おいおい、そんなに怒ることもないだろうに。チェック段階でミスが分かったんだから、よかったじゃないか。な？
No harm, no foul.
日本人ってのは、時々理解に苦しむほど神経質になる。もともと何事にも細かい奴らだし、何よりも真面目だからな。けどありゃ。
I fucked shit up before and then got it caught by my fucking 7 level going through before they sign off the red X. Like, oops, my bad. What can you do? Sometimes you only work on a component once every, like, 7 years. So it's like, I think I did this right. It doesn't help that the instructions in the book are so bare bone that you're basically just, like, have to fucking decide how you're gonna do this on the fly. I had to do that with one component where the book was just wrong. It's like, if you do it by the way the book says, you're supposed to, like, put this, like, clamp on this rotating cylinder that as you change, it sends a signal to, like, the computer to let it... It's basically a position sensor. And as it rotates, it lets the system know I'm in this position now, yada yada. It says to put the clamp on it, but then it says to adjust it. But if you put the clamp on it, you can't adjust it. And what you have to do is you have to dismount the sensor from its, like, mounting bracket on, like, the support strut. Then put on the fucking... the, like, clamp. And then tighten the clamp on, and then you have to remount it. Because there's the only way to tighten it is to put the screw in, like, behind the clamp. But if it's mounted on the wall, you can't fit the screw in there because, you know, it has 2 millimeters of space between it and the wall. And it's just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna hope this works. And they're like, yep, that looks like it works, because I've also never done this. Big machines, you can only get so much familiarization with every single component on them. These guys are trying to process their grief in their own way.
おー、いい読みだ。俺もそう思う。お前、やっぱり変わったな。
You should probably take care of that before it gets out of hand.
みたいだな。じゃ、ちょっと行ってくるわ。
Go play mediator. Wait, I'm coming with.
詫びを入れて済む問題か。ふざけるな。他人の命を左右することを理解していないのか。
はい。
まあまあ、そんなに怒りなさんな。
Yeah.
ミスを防ぐためのチェックなんだからよ。
主任、資材搬入は私の管轄です。こんな怠慢を許すわけにはいかない。
そりゃあそうだけどよ。
Yeah, he already said he was sorry. He knows what he did wrong. It's like, alright, don't let it happen again, and move on.
我々は今、復興のために作業をしている。その任に携わる貴様が放けていてどうする？
You can't look past the human element of it, though. If you're all busting your asses, you're fucking not operating at 100%. Shit's gonna slip through.
貴様だけが悲しみに浸っていることを許されているとでも思っているのか？ああ！
すみません。
満足に仕事もできないようなら国に帰れ！俺が許可をもらってやる。今すぐ全部投げ出せ！帰っちまえ！
おい、
そこまでだ。
班長。
そこまでにしとけ。
Alright, big boss coming in.
しかし、
どいつもこいつも若えな。羨ましいぞ。いいかみんなよく聞け。高村中尉のことは本当に残念だった。お前らが悲しむ気持ちはよくわかる。だが何人死んでると思ってんだ。その現実から目を背けるな。集中力を欠いてつまらんミスをしたり、部下に八つ当たりしたり。何を待ってるんだ。しっかりしろ。
Yeah, ripping this fucking little dude's head off ain't gonna change anything.
話が分かったら作業再開。二人は来い。一緒にチェックし直しだ。
There we go. That's a dude who's been around the block a couple times.
やっぱり数を入れてくれる人がいると違うな。頭で分かってたって、一晩やそこらで割り切れるわけねえもんな。
So what? Non-toxic leadership in a maintenance department like this? That's how you can tell this is fiction. Oh, waka waka. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm lucky, and all my leadership is like
お前も
really
気分
good.
入れ替えてこい。
So I don't have to worry about that.
ゆうや
Hmm? Have you gone insane?
何よ、このぐらい避けなさいよ。ボケっとしてるから気づかないのよ。
Look, I appreciate you, but I really don't think you're the best person to be around my dude right now. But maybe that's what he needs. He needs a little shock therapy. Someone who does not care about his feelings at all to help him get his head in the game. Not an excuse.
久しぶりね。見舞いに来なかったことは特別に許してあげるわ。
Sorry, that was shitty of me. What about the rest of your unit? Are they okay?
ええ、おかげさまで。出撃準備中に襲わ
Well, I
れ
guess
た
we
の
can
よ。
pick you up on the rebound now
機
that
体
you
を
is
放
gone.
棄せざるを得なかったって悔しがってるわ。
How are your TSFs?
24時間体制で予備パーツ組み上げてるわ。復帰はすぐよ。戦術機はね。
That's better than nothing, I guess. So, what about you? How are your injuries?
参ったわよ。腕も足も粉々よ。
Oof,
組
yikes.
織が安定するまで戦術機には乗れないわ。
And you're just walking around with fractured legs? Oh my god. You're a fucking monster.
でも腐っても北米最大の国連軍基地よね。戦力復元医療が大したもんだわ。これが地元ならあと数日は歩くことすらもできなかったでしょうね。
Okay, I guess that helps.
戦術機の性能もそうだけど医療技術の格差も問題よね。ってまあそんな話 今はいいけどさ。ああ、そうそう。あのバカチオは、からかいに行ったら面白かったわ
Oh my
よ。
god, they put you in the same
あ
room.
いつ、寝たきりでしょ。反撃できなくて、悔しがってね。
Well, at least it would keep you guys energetic. Good for recovery. Wait, she's bedridden?
見舞い。言ってないの？私だけじゃなく、舞台の声優まで放っておくなんてどうい
Yeah,
うつも
that's
り？
not cool. Well,
高村の
I
こ
get
と
that you've had your head
聞いたわ。
elsewhere, but
無念でしょうね。今となってはどうしようもないけど。
yeah, no, don't be treating your other fucking teammates like chopped liver.
で、あんた、生きてる人間より死んだ人間の方が大事ってこと？
Even though
さすが
like
にチワワが不憫になってきた
liver's
わ。
really good, I don't know why people say that expression. I guess it's like a children thing. Like kids don't like anything that isn't a fucking hot dog or a hamburger.
死人を悼むのは思い出に
Like
すがる
livers
た
and
めじゃな
onion?
い。
Ooh.
自分が生きる糧にするためよ。高村のことを悲しんでる間にも状況は変わっていく。
Mm-hmm.
あのバカですら焦っていたわよ。
World's moving on, even if you're not.
国境一帯じゃ相変わらず米ソが睨み合い、基地じゃテロリストや協力者の摘発が続いている。国連は緊張の緩和に躍起。ハンガーを失った開発部隊のためにボーニング社の占有エリアを開放。意地でもプロミネンス計画を続ける気ね。やるわよね、ハルトウィック大佐も。官僚まがいのふぬけだと思ってたけど。
My man's trying to do things his own way.
テロのせいでアメリカソ連じゃ右派の発言力が増してる
It
し、
always is. One fucking
国
isn't
連
it?
は難民受け入れ基準の引き締めで顔色伺いよ。それに便乗してオセアニアや南米も難民政策の締め付けを始めるし、あれだけの血を流してRLF は何をどう変えたっていうのかしらね。
They were thinking with their
教え
weird
てほしい
fucking
ものだわ。
twisted like terrorist
ねえ
logic.
人と話すときはちゃんと相手の顔を見なさい。それでも高村は立派に戦った。自分のやるべきことを全力でやり遂げて
Mhm.
死んだ。それを認めないっていうの
Yeah. As
全部受け入れなさいよ。
poet once said, "Snap back to reality."
頭では分かってるけどどうにもできないって顔してるわね。だったら考えるのやめれば。
Yep, that just makes it hurt more
それでも前に
because he
向かっ
knows
て
you're
歩け
right.
るならその方がマシよ。
But he still doesn't want to do it.
本当は誰だって悲しんでいたい。でも状況がそれを許さない。私たちの停滞は国の、ひいては人類の後退なのよ。
Sorry. It just took some time to really come to terms with everything. I'm okay now. No, you're not.
本当かしら。
You've just managed to swiftly rebuild the facade. Held together with fucking bubblegum and paper clips. I'm still blind to the big picture, and the world isn't gonna stand still until I found my footing. One thing I know for sure is that I'll make Yui's wishes come true. I'll sculpt the Shiranui second into a perfect TSF. I've always been one to march to the beat of my own drum. I've seen that can only take me so far. The moment I did, it's obvious how much I've been acting like a spoiled child. So it's time I put away childish things. Time to return to my old form and dive headfirst into my task, with a tenacity no one else can even hope to match.
高村の思い。ね
Yeah, lose yourself in your work.
え。ああ。2階級特進はでかいわね。ま、そういうことよ。忘れんじゃないわよ。うちの子うるさいのが呼びに来た。今日のところはこれで帰るわ。しっかりやりなさい、ゆうや。
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. The XFJ program needs to survive, or Yui's wishes will never see the light of day. But the commander isn't around, and Heinemann hasn't come to show his face. Falling behind other countries would be a fatal blow. In that sense, rushing the Shiranui's second's repairs is the right choice. But I have to wonder, will that be enough? Hey, random guy, you, wanna, like, cope together? Huh? Is that the mechanic from before? Hey, what are you doing?
British Shoei.
Who were you talking to?
Yeah, そんなことはないです。
He was talking to himself out loud. It seems to be a characteristic of the Japanese. If you say so. Anyway, and not that I'm gonna snitch on you, but the chief will be on your ass if he catches you taking a break in the middle of work hours.
はい、すぐ戻ります。
My man's just getting some air and trying to clear his head. Counting on you. We need the Shiranui's second up and running, so we can go back to testing ASAP. Later.
待ってください。こんな時まで戦術機。あんたの頭の中、それしかないですか。高村注意がなくなったんですよ。
Yes, that's why they're trying to channel it into the TSF development.
悲しいとか、辛いとか。
Because she would want that. It's not one of those like things where you just tell yourself to make you feel better. It's like, no, that is what she wanted, and it's a legitimate good way to, help deal with it. I say get lost in your work, but pretty valid here. 100% good coping mechanism. Bang for your buck. Move the program forward and honor her wishes and make yourself feel a little bit better. This guy's the same as I was before. He understands what happened. He might even pretend to be okay. But on a visceral level, he's yet to come to terms with reality.
こらこら、もう少し情感をいたわれ。
VG。
世界で一番不幸なのは自分だと思い込んでると、鼻で笑われるぞ。高村中尉は何のためにユーコンに来たんだよ。志半ばで死んだ。
Give us your sage wisdom, VG.
その志って何だったんだよ。
それは。
ユウヤと衝突を繰り返してやってきたことは何だった？すべて94セカンドを完成させることだった。違うか？それがあったから、二人は俺たち以上に固い絆で結ばれた。そんなユウヤが、この状況で94セカンドの修理を言い出さなかったら、その方がおかしいだろ。
Yeah, I get you're feeling down, kid, but don't go fucking ripping Yuya's head off over it.
そうですね。
Yeah, I bet you feel like a real asshole now, don't you?
あれだろ。グアドループで注意の写真撮りまくってたやつだろ。他にも色々持ってるようじゃねえの。お前にとって高村中尉は憧れだったんだな。そういう純愛はよーくわかるぜ。いやむしろ俺しかわからないとも言える。
Not wrong. You're the only other guy besides Yuya, and he's too dense to, get crushes on people.
だからそれを語
You're the
る
real
のは
empath
俺だ
here,
けにして
along with Stella.
な。
But she, emphasizes more the feminine side of it.
はい。申し訳ありませんでした。ブリティッシュ少尉。
Don't worry about it. Everyone's having a rough time right now. Water under the bridge. Besides, we couldn't do a thing for the Shiranui second without you guys. Glad to have you around.
そんじゃ戻るか。班長いるよな。
あ。
Why are you saluting inside, you fucking weirdo? I'm sorry, Corporal. I shouldn't have lost my temper. So much has happened at once, it overwhelmed me.
いえ、私こそ取り乱してしまって。申し
Yeah,
訳あり
but
ません
we
でし
need
た。
to,
悲しいの
clear
は
the
み
air.
んな一緒なのに。
Otherwise, it'll be really awkward whenever we see each other. It's gonna be awkward, clearing the air, but it's rather to get it all over and done with. All the more reason I should have kept my cool. Superior officers are supposed to lead by example. You feel better now?
はい。どうにか。
Good to hear. By the way, are you going somewhere?
あ、はい。学んだる少尉のところに。まだ通信が一部復旧していないので、
Oh, we
何
were
かあれば直接行かないといけなく
hopefully
て。
going there as well. I see. Tell her I'm gonna drop by
わ
soon.
かりました。すぐ来いって怒りそうですけど。
And I feel bad about it. Just, I've got some important business to take care of today. It requires my full attention. Say hi to Teresa for me, will you?
はい。
There we go. Just kind of smooth things over between us.
よーし、オッケーだ。チェック問題なし。
ありがとうございます。
ご苦労さん。
はい。ご迷惑をおかけしました。
Vincent, you got a minute?
おう、ゆうや。どうした？なんだなんだ？内緒の相談か？
Take a look at this. What is this? Damn, Vincent, you read fucking fast. Unless it's just pretty pictures. Came up with a list of potential improvements to the Shiranui Second. Practically got to rebuild the thing from scratch, right? And then we may as well take a chance to make it better.
ずいぶん熱いな。けど、上心するのはいいが、イブラヒムの旦那はいつ戻ってくるかもわからないって話だぜ。
I was planning on giving it to Heinemann directly. I should have realized sooner. Everyone on the shop floor is pouring their blood, sweat, and tears. That alone won't cut it. Something needs to change, or the XFJ program is finished. The commander is under suspicion of terrorist ties. Our Japanese lead developer has passed away. We're their backs against the wall. The only silver lining is that we've proven the Shiranui Second can hold its own in real combat, while still in the prototype stage.
日本側が94セカンドはこれで十分と言って手を引く可能性はあるよな。けど、ハイネマンさんをその気にさせれば。
You know, get someone with some fucking weight behind him to back us up, saying, no, we can still do stuff here. Force him to listen. That's what I was thinking. He says it's still incomplete. The Japanese would be forced to sit up and pay attention. They've never disrespected his opinion, not when they're the ones who went to him for help in the first place. For all I know, it's just a waste of our time. So what? Still beats sitting around biting our nails and waiting for things to play out. Given Project Prominence will continue, the XFJ program's fate is still up in the air. So I want to take a chance before it's too late.
ああ、同感だ。それにそれ、食いつく可能性はそれなりに高いと思うぞ。
Yep, iron's red hot.
あの人ほとんど顔出さないだろ。
Just waiting to be
開発
struck.
以外のことやってる証拠だよ。かなりストレスも溜まってるはずだ。
Yeah, we know he loves TSFs to a crazy degree. His report could be just the excuse he's been waiting for to throw himself into development again.
そういうこと。この分厚さはそれだけで興味をそそるしな。もしかしてお前寝てないのか？
So before I submit this, I'd like to hear your opinion.
ああ、わかった。すぐに見てみる。
Yeah, what's the technical side of this? Because you can draw up like pretty big, vague ideas. You'd be like, oh, this would be cool. But is it actually feasibly possible? We need your system knowledge expertise on this. I'm counting on you. I'm sure that with your feedback, I can make this thing irresistible.
わかった。後で連絡する。
Yeah, polish this turd for me, huh, will ya? Won't be long now, partner. I'm gonna bring you back to life. Won't let this project die halfway through. Just when... Yui.
お、ゆうやじゃねえか。昨日から全然姿見せねえで、どこで何やってたんだ？
Fucking writing like a madman. Not much. This and that. So, what's going on with you?
着座調整をしてほしいって呼び出されたの。私たちの期待は、ほら、ちょっと無茶した程度で、ほぼ無傷だから。
Yeah.
それが終わったら、
Yeah, you guys got off relatively easy with that whole fiasco.
ハイネマンに試験の続行を頼もうと思ってる。94セカンドがなくても、やれることはあるからな。
そうやって確実に結果を出していかないと、プロミネンス計画はともかく、XFJ 計画自体が中止ともなりかねない。94セカンドが動けない今、多少説得力に欠けても、やれることをやらなきゃね。
Actually, I've been thinking along the same lines. So, I drafted a proposal detailing improvements to the Shiranui second. Vincent just agreed to skim it over. Won't let the XFJ program end halfway through. Gotta do whatever we can to keep it alive, even if our efforts barely move the needle.
えらいおい、ゆうや何どうしたの
You fucking knocked the wind out of him. The jab to the stomach. With all her idiot strength.
偉いぞすごく偉いぞ成長したな
Teresa?
それに免じて、見舞いに来なかったことは許してやる。
Deja vu. Sure, you should be running around? Yifei said you were bedridden.
そうだよ。そしたらあの中華女、ゆうやにちょっかい出すとかなんとか言ってたから、とっちめてやろうと思ってわざわざ出てきたんだよ。
Well, my man's available.
嘘だ嘘。あんまり落ち着きがねえから追い出されたんだよ。そんなに元気なら寝てる必要ねえってな。今ベッドは足りねえし、当然だな。
うるせえバーカ。苦しいって言うや。
You brought it on yourself.
おいおい、嬉しいのはわかるけど、いくらなんでも。
A man's been having a rough time. He's just happy you're okay. Thank God. Thank God you're okay.
大丈夫だよ。ゆうや。私は大丈夫だから。
Probably part of him didn't, want to see you all banged up in a hospital bed. It'd probably be a little rough on him, as, he was right now.
私は死なねえからな。高村は残念だったな。たく、そんなに心配だったのか？見舞いに来なかったくせによ。
Like I said, it's because he was so worried he couldn't. He would have lost his fucking mind.
戻ったぜ！
お待ちしてました。
おお、何かと思ったら賑やかなのが戻ってきたな。
アリさん、もういいのか？
足りめえだ。で、私の94セカンドは？
Oh, that thing? Fucking brought it to the junkyard.
残念だが、足りぼのは廃棄処分だ。
That shit's totaled. What's the insurance payout gonna be though?
その代わり予備パーツかき集めて、組み直してやら。
おう、焦った。驚かすなよ、班長。
Did you guys get permission to do that?
いや、これからだが。
You're just
それしか選択肢は
slapping
ないよ。
together a whole bunch of random parts?
XFJ 計画が続くんならな。
Okay.
そういや、隊長は全然姿見てないけど。
He's getting the intense grilling.
まだ事情聴取中だ。
は？どういうことだよ。あれから何日経ったと思ってんだ？
Yeah, but, it probably came to light that, these people knew you?
仕方ないわ。隊長の場合、事件の最中は司令部ビルにいて、高村中尉狙撃の際には
Yeah,
一番近くにいた。
it doesn't look good.
その上、テロリストのリーダーと接触しているんだもの。
Fortunately, we know he's clean, but...
それでテロリスト扱いかよ。逆だろ逆。隊長は内部からテロを切り崩した英雄だろ。だいたいテロリストと接触なんて言ったら、私たちだってナタリーが。
Yeah, but Natalie's just a scrub in the grand scheme of things versus the person who was the face of the terrorist, so to say.
ま、レベルが違うわな。そのうち話ぐらいは聞かれるかもしれねえが。どうしたゆうや。
Maybe it's just the lighting, but the fucking Takamikizuchi here looks really yellow, like banana yellow. Normally it's more like an orangey yellow. Hey, what's the deal with that Takamikizuchi?
はい。つい先ほど、帝国への緊急搬送準備を行うよう命令が下りまして。
Pilot's not here anymore. Gotta give it to someone else.
バカ。お前もう少し気を使えよ。
いや、
So, what's gonna happen to Lieutenant Takamura's remains? I assume she wants to be buried in Japan, but still, shouldn't we hold a memorial service for her at the very least?
それが、ご遺体はすでに日本に送還されたと聞いています。
Already gone, huh? Already? Not even gonna give us a chance to say goodbye? What the hell, man? Is that really too much to ask? I know she's dead. I know we can't change that, but this is pointlessly cruel. What secrets could she possibly be hiding now?
八つ当たりはやめなさい。みっともないわよ。
No, I'm not blaming him or anything.
実は、高村家は若くして前当主のお父様が亡くなられてまして、周囲の留守中はお母様が一人で家を守っているそうで。
Oh yeah, what's gonna happen to the house? Because didn't it seem like she had any siblings?
そのお母様たってのご要望で、一刻も早く日本の地を踏ませてやりたいと。
Well,
それを
can't
言わ
really
れ
say
ちゃ
much to that, yeah.
なんも言えねえよ。
これが戦場でベータと
Someone
戦
who's
って
had to deal with a lot of
言う
grieving
ならまだし
families.
も
Yeah,
おふくろさんだった
there's
ら
only
変すぎる
yeah
だ
so
ろう
much you can do.
でも、予想でしかないけど、注意の立場や任務内容、死亡の状況からすると、それなりの待遇で迎えられるんじゃないかしら。
そっか。お姫様なんだもんな。
それが本当なら、せめてもの手向けにはなるかもしれないわね。
ああ、そうだな。
It's too late for that now. We should still see her talking Mikazuchi off. Let's show respect.
いいな、それ。私が隊長に掛け合ってやるよ。
Okay then. We got some other stuff to do while I'm here. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, Sandek, what you doing?
果たして事実か否か。さすがに追跡は難しいか。深追いは禁物。様子を見るほかあるまい。誰か。
整備の岩野副校長であります。
入れ。どうした？
はっ、ビエルクトの最終調整作業の経過報告です。本日2000に最終点検が完了する見込みであります。書類はこちらに。
了解した。
はっ、では失礼します。
サンダークだ。ベリャーエフにつないでくれ。
おめでとう同志サンダーク隊。どうかね、昇進を果たした気分は。
あ、感謝しております。同志ロゴフスキー大佐。この度の昇格では、大佐には相当なご尽力をいただいたと認識しております。
すべては隊の勇敢な働きがあったからこそだ。
Just a little something that, you know, dig the hook even deeper.
英雄である君をすぐにでも少佐に昇進させたかったのだ。
Scratched your back pretty good with that promotion there, bud. So you better be ready when it, you know, ask you to scratch mine.
聖者に2階級特進なしが不分律。理解しています。お気遣いなく。
せいぜい今は短い隊員生活を楽しんでくれた。
Yeah, they're fucking fast tracking you.
あ。
ところで提言のあったセラウィクへの計画本拠地移転だが、あれは却下された。
ご教授いただけるのであれば。
Yeah, sure.
大規模テロの影響で、党中央の情勢がかなり混沌としている。今しばらくは目立つ動きを控えざるを得ない。
Yeah, they're fighting enough fires as it is. They don't want any fucking new kids on the block coming in to shake up the
現在
status
の
quo.
職長はレッドシフトに批准した前職長派だったからな。責任追及からは逃れられないだろうが、後継をめぐっての駆け引きが先行き不透明だ。
レッドシフトの管理はアメリカのままという噂を耳にしておりますが。
それも争点の一つになっている。前政権の弱菓子外交のツケが回ってきたと生やされている。 アラスカ租借のためやむを得なかったとはいえ、アメリカの条件を鵜呑みにしたのは怠慢だったな。
You're gonna try to give at least a little pushback on it.
だが、
Try to get
深刻な
some
問題は
concession.
それだけではない。
ロシア支配の求心力低下ですか。
察しがいいな。
こたびのテロは世界における標準化の台頭に生じる幻の役割を果たしたと言えるし。
Situation of the Russian, I mean, I guess the Soviet Lend-Lease, because, clearly, the Russians are in charge, but everyone is, like, I guess all the former Soviet satellite states are also, fucking made the trip over, as many as they could. How's the internal divisions of, like, territory look like? Is it, like, just like, okay, the Kazakhs, you get this little area, the Georgians, you get over here, Poles, you get that, yada yada? Or is it like, no idea. I need to see like a map.
これは前線に立つ下士官や兵士の忠誠心、
Or like
士
a
気を
chart.
低下させかねないもの
Give me
で
some
す。
visual information. I'm a very visual learner.
テロに煽られた愚かな連中が民族単位で放棄しようと第2第3のテロを画策するやもしれません。
それは国家の多大なる損失につながる。君はポーランド系であったな。
あ、実に迷惑な話です。
Of course.
安定した独裁体制こそが国家を安泰し、世界に平和をもたらす唯一の方法だ。
You're one of those
テロリストどものように夢など
fucking
見
the
ていられ
benevolent
るか。
dictatorship is the best kind, except for you, the benevolent part is negotiable.
閣下の仰せの通りかと召喚が考えます。
ところで、君であればすでに耳にしておろう。今回のテロの最中、我が祖国の G 弾研究施設が何者かに破壊された。
いえ、初耳で。
証拠となるものは何一つ残されていなかったが、それこそが何者かの正体を露骨に語っているというわけだ。
Destroyed a little too thoroughly?
ラプター。
公式には化学兵器工場の爆発事故で処理されたが、これも現職長にとっては大きな失点の一つになる。いずれも
so that's what the
連邦の
Infinities
根
were up
幹を
to.
揺るがす問題だ。
Makes sense.
清掃のだね。同志サンダーク隊員。同時にこれは我々にとって好機でもあるのだ。
Yep, never let good
国
crisis
内
go
で
to
発生
waste.
する混乱から民衆の目をそらせるため、おそらく例の話が訴状に乗る。
レッドストーム作戦。エベンスクですか。
What
そうなる
What's
と
your plan,
私は考えている。
what are the specifics of that
浮か
plan?
ぬ顔だな隊員。
いえ、
Sounds pretty
貴様の
ominous.
懸念は理解できる。今のところ背部攻略に成功したのは日本帝国の横浜だけだ。
All because of the Americans.
国連、大東亜連合、アメリカ軍、帝国軍、そして G 団。それだけの戦、
You're still going.
だが我々は結
I
果
heard him
を
say
示さね
G-bomb.
ば
I'm
な
like,
らな
oh,
い。
G-bomb's at the end of the
そ
sentence
の
with
作戦が
no
実現するとなると、
care at all
それ以
about
外の
the
機会な
syntax
ど
of Japanese
与え
sentences.
られようはずもない。
あ、
決行はおそらく来年夏とすれば何も問題はないはずだな。想定通りであれ
仰せの通りです。
ば。では、
You,
想定外
you
の
guys
状
gearing
況
up
に
for
は
something?
どう対処するつもりかね。プラーフカを使用した上で通常の兵士に制圧され、アマツさえ秘密を知られた可能性もある。大失態なのだがね、同志イエジー・サンダーク隊員。
Jersey.
私はここで埋もれるわけにはいかぬ。君を旧国の英雄と評する声が鳴りを潜めぬうちに手を打たねば。
Uh-huh. Know your place.
君も
計画を一部前倒しし、次の段階へと進めようと考えております。
ほう、 そういえばビエルフトの搬入を急がせたそうだな。あれは悪くなかった。ハルトウィック大佐は喜んでいたよ。こういうことは迅速さが大切だ。
我が国の動向はプロミネンス計画継続において重要な鍵でしょうから。
早速非公式に例の男から回収協力の申し出もある。
Foundational members, otherwise the entire thing just falls apart.
まずスカーレットツインにつきましては、同志ベリャーエフ至急出頭願いたい。今後について話がある。この程度のことで終わらせんよ。
Ooh, Sandak making some moves.
なんだユウヤ、お前まだやってたのか？
Yeah, it's taking longer than I expected.
気合い入れるのはいいけど、ほどほどにしとけよ。頭がクリアじゃなきゃ、いいアイデアなんて出てきやしねえぞ。
Let me pop my elbow, maybe that'll help. I hear ya. Hey, can you enter these numbers into the program while you're here? Something's been bugging me.
おいおい、無茶言うなよ。そんな暇ねえっつうの。
Yes.
それに、ここはいつものハンガーじゃない。勝手が違うんだ。
We're lucky to have such gracious hosts, thankfully. Right. I remember a certain someone complaining about how you have no freedom of movement when you're squatting in another team's facilities. Can't have an outsider stumbling onto classified information and all that. Which puts me in a pickle, because while I understand you gotta be careful about security leaks, I really need to run those numbers to make my argument more persuasive to Heinemann.
な、まさかとは思うが、お前、飯は食ったんだよな。
A man looking a little gaunt. Huh? Yeah.
嘘つけ！俺が見てないとでも思ったのが？
Can't live off energy jelly alone, even though I have a big box of it behind me.
たく、よこせ、そのメモ。
Ah, you're the best.
なんだこりゃ。かー！どこまでいじる気だよ。なるほどね。確かにこれは結果を見てみたくもなるわな。
In that case, let's go punch them in.
ダメだ！俺がこれを用意してる間、お前は飯食ってこい。そのぐらいの時間はかかっちまうよ。
Yep, can't have you fucking collapsing at the sticks due to an iron deficiency. Gotcha. Sorry, Vincent.
あ、この借りはちゃんと返してもらうからな。
Sure thing. See you later.
ゆっくりでいいぞ。ゆっくりな。
Yeah, go get some Japanese cuisine and cry over it. The direction of my proposal will change depending on what Vincent gets after running the numbers. I could write rivers of ink on the Shiranui second. The report won't be worth the paper it's printed on if I can't back up what I'm saying with some actual data. Which is easier said than done when the base is messed up like this. So, what should I do? Shall I take my work to Heinemann while I'm still, for all intents and purposes, working off a speculation? Hey, Leon. Why are you guys still here? Blue Flag's been cancelled. There's nothing left for you to do.
テロ調査委員会の要請で足止め食ってんだよ。
You were here for it, so no leaving. We still need you in case, something comes up. And they need to get in for questioning. Oh, completely logical move. Sniff around the infinities, and you'll soon catch the stench of shit.
突っかかるんじゃねえよ。そういうことをしに来たんじゃねえんだ。
Well, he's also not wrong. But what do you want to talk about? Why are you here? Can't imagine this is a social call.
高村中尉の件は残念だった。日本帝国の武人らしく実直で優秀な士官だった。戦術機操縦に長け、テロでの指揮も見事だった。心からメール。
Why are you telling me?
いや、 それは
It was pretty obvious that you felt better. Never in a million years did I think you would ever show me courtesy of any kind.
勘違いするな。お前じゃない。高村中尉に対してだ。
To Yui?
高村中尉にとって重要な存在だったお前に弔意を示す。そこに俺の感情は関係ない。それに戦死者の生き様を誇らしく語ること。
Yep, don't speak ill of the dead and all that.
英氏の流にって言ってな。日本、いや、最前線ではどこもそうやって弔うんだ。
I see.
帝国軍の精鋭、近衛の英氏だった高村中尉の弔いは、日本のスタイルでやるべきだと思ってな。
He's right. Yui's life was a testament to her profound belief in the values of the samurai class. The traditions she held so dear must be respected.
ところで、なんだそれは。
Nothing. Mind your own business, Jesus.
制御軌道の応力計算じゃねえのか。そこの数値おかしいだろ。なるほど。高村中尉の意思に応えるため、94セカンドの完成度を高めようってことか。
You want to help me out here, Leon?
どうなんだ。機体の復旧は順調なのか。
You know, maybe this can be an olive branch moment for us, you know, break a little bread. Why do you want to... He's right. Shiranui second is a keepsake from Yui, a memento and proof of her way of life. I'm a thread that binds us in mourning for her. Vincent's been slaving away in the hangar. I have to do my part too.
だったらきっちり切り替えろよ。その程度の計算ミスるようじゃ、高村中尉の意志どころか、開発の足引っ張るだけだ。
Look, man, math is hard. Can't get too mad at him.
らしくねえじゃねえか。ま、ケツまくってほっぽり出さねえだけマシだけどよ。悪かった。今言うべきことじゃなかった。
Hey.
Huh?
I want to take the Shiranui second to the heights Yui desired. Tell me, what do I have to do to turn the Shiranui second into a top-end Japanese TSF? What is it I'm not seeing?
No.
You're the one who's always harping on and on about your Japanese heritage. Surely you can see the something I'm missing. He's desperate.
本気で聞いてんのか。この俺に。
Dead serious.
お前、一体、94セカンドが、高村中尉の生き様か。
It matters that much to him, that yes, he would even try to get along with you. Gonna reciprocate that?
俺に94セカンドの何がわかるってわけでもない。一つ言えるのは、アメリカ人としてのお前が米軍機の開発でやってきたことと同じなんじゃねえかってことだ。
An American like me?
逆に聞くが、そこで迷いがあるなら、ラプター運用試験は、いや、米軍での開発はお前にとって何だったんだ。
What did it mean to me? I guess it was like a foundation course? It gave me the basics I needed to work on the Shiranui second.
なんだと
Nope. 100% honest.
じゃあ、てめえはなんで志願したんだ。てめえにとって米軍は何なんだよ。家庭だ。勝手に過去にしてんじゃねえぞ。
Yeah, Project Promise is gonna end eventually and you're gonna have to go back to the States. Well, I guess the lower 48. You're still in the States. I enlisted... for my mom's sake.
何を言ってる
Figures. Of course a spoiled fuck like you, born with a silver spoon in his mouth from a prestigious Japanese-American lineage, wouldn't understand. You can't even begin to imagine how much Mom suffered because of this Japanese blood that flows in my veins. How much she suffered because of me. Son of a bitch I'm forced to call a father left us out to dry and ran back to Japan. Her own father and siblings shunned us, attacked us. Mom never backed down. She just wanted to protect me. In the process, she ended up alone. All we had was one another. Soon it became clear the only one who could shield her from her misery was me, the root cause of her misfortunes. That's why I decided to enlist. Deep Southern society is strictly traditional. Patriotism is seen as a virtue, and military service is a compulsory duty. A successful career in the military is a hallmark achievement. Yeah, it kind of still is. A large percent of the military comes from the South. Mainly that's because the military is a fairly good way to escape poverty and, shitty living situations, which is a whole lot of the South. Because reasons. I won't go into it because it would take me like an hour and a half to go through all the details of why the South fucking sucks and is systematically designed to keep the downtrodden down. But, military takes advantage of that. A lot of people trying to get the fuck out of there. And, military, 3 hots and a cot and a good paycheck? Hey, man, sign me up. Words. Enlistment was the only means at hand to help improve my mom's social position. I craved recognition, for society to put me on a pedestal as a model American citizen, just like your father and grandfather.
Oh my.
But it turns out, it wasn't what she wanted for me at all. It just made her more miserable. And the really ironic part, I didn't realize it until it was too late. After she passed away, I lost my purpose. I lost my reason for living. Clung to the idea of making a name for myself in TSF development. Clung on to the idea with all my might, because I had nothing left. You're right all along. Captain Sven is dead because of me. The same thing happened to everybody who cares about me. They all die! After that, well, I got tossed around from place to place until I wound up in Yukon. And I met Yui in Shiranui 2nd. That sounds weird, I know. I could see myself in the Shiranui 2nd. A nuisance with origins in Japan and in the US. That doesn't quite fit in either. Run around at the mercy of hidden agendas. They look like just another job to you, but bringing the Shiranui 2nd to completion is my life's work. This machine is Yui's last will and testament. The one thing she left me. No, she left all of us. Happiness and sadness, joy and pain. Took one look at the machine, and memories of her just come flooding into my mind. Failing to finish the Shiranui 2nd wouldn't just mean my life's been meaningless. It'd be a complete betrayal of Yui's memory.
お前、本気でそう思ってるのか?
Dead serious. You think I would be talking to you if I wasn't?
じゃあ、なんだって俺にそれを?
Because even though he hates you, you might get it. You see, Yui and I weren't exactly on friendly terms from the beginning. We fought over everything, but somehow that ended up helping me grow as a person. With Shiranui's 2nd, she gave me a reason to live again and freed me from the chains of the past. Of all people, you have to understand how much of an insufferably irredeemable piece of shit I was. I could never even begin to repay her. She knew exactly what I was, and despite everything, she bent over backwards to help change me for the better. That alone, should be enough for you to realize the kind of person Yui was. Son of a bitch. She was one hell of a woman. One hell of a woman. Now she's gone forever. Oh, this is pathetic. Why am I having a heart-to-heart with Leon, of all people? What is wrong with me? I mean, he is one of the people closest to you. Even if he's close to you specifically so you can fucking hit each other in the face. Still close. As we mentioned before, back when they were fucking Yui and fucking Yuya were at loggerheads, hate, isn't the opposite of love or fucking whatever. You know, two sides of the same coin.
お前みたいなどうしようもない野郎にそこまで言わせたんだからな。
Yeah. One hell of a woman, alright.
だったら自信持てよ。
は？
そのすげえ女がお前を信じて94セカンドを任せたんだ。お前はその事実を信じればいいんじゃねえか。覚えておけよ。どんなに変わろうがお前はお前だってな。
Do you mean that in a good way? Yeah. No, I've done something unforgivable.
仮にも米軍トップに名を連ねたお前が下手打ちゃこっちまで笑いもんにされちまうんだ。ふぬけたことほざい
Yeah,
てん
but
じ
he's
ゃねえ
also
ぞ。
a mecha pilot. And, like, mecha protagonists are supposed to be, like, mopey, fucking, self-hating losers. A pissy son of a bitch.
お疲れ様。
You, spying on us?
いたのかよ。
柱の陰で見学してました。
But yes, good job playing nice.
お前知ってたのか？
Oh, about Yuya's shitty fucking upbringing and how much he's a fucking basket case?
さあね。
なあ。ゆうやのところに行ってやれよ。
And she's done all she can for him.
別にもういいんじゃないかな。同じことを繰り返して言う必要もないでしょ。あなたが全部言ってくれたから。
Yeah, no need for an old flame to be going in and complicating things.
そうか。
優しいのね。
そんなんじゃね
えよ。Yeah, he's a big tough guy.
なるほど、了解しました。では次に F098 のデータの検証に移行します。ここですね。
But with that big emotional talk, that is where we are going to end it here for today, because I need a break and I haven't eaten yet today and I'm dying. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I'll see you all next time for the next episode of MUV LUV Total Eclipse, where we will continue on with the building back process of just picking up all our pieces and getting our shit together. So once again, see you guys all then.